She's a lesbian. She's out of the closet.
Of course she is.
Hello, is this the Patrick Boyd Anderson who knows Richard Christie? No!
That's how it went. Yeah.
Hi, is this
By the way, pictures of Richard's dirty apartment are now on howardstern.com, and you will throw up. Yes.
About the dirty apartment, real quick.
Yeah.
Will was telling me, I'm sorry, Fred, Will was telling me that Richard came to him and said Will has a maid that he uses, so he asked him for the recommendation of the maid. Will gave him the number. Will said he went to the apartment and he said, do not call my maid. She's a cleaning woman, not a slave. She doesn't do crime scenes. I don't want you embarrassing me by using my maid.
I would tip her good.
I had a question for Richard. This is a friend from back home.
Yeah. Well, like the greatest times of my life, and
But he's from your hometown.
No, from when I lived in Missouri.
But you didn't have family there or other friends that you might have been able to kind of
Nobody.
Have you ever seen Interview with a Vampire? Do you remember a blotchy gay guy who saw it with you?
By the way, I don't want anyone to think Richard is gay. He says he's not gay, and we should accept that. You know that, Artie. But Richard will be getting his asshole bleached on the air in just a few weeks. And, I just want you to know that.
Just in time for a reunion.
But you know, I mean, you guys have never...
Yeah, it'll be pre-reunion.
You've never had a dear friend that, like, when you think about them, you think about all these great memories, all the fun times you had.
Look, I'm telling you.
I never have dear
when
memories.
that girl was carrying on over some girl she lost, I was like, that's weird. You know, to be crying and carrying because you lost a girlfriend?
Well, this guy, we had I mean, it was really the time of my life, that time that I lived in Missouri.
You loved him.
Listen to me.
Not as a gay guy, I didn't love him, but I love him as a friend.
You're crying again, aren't you?
He's not dead.
So let him talk about his friends so we can see if these two.
Tell us how you
Tell us what you love about him.
Well, just that we used to work together, and we just had so many great times. He was such a good friend, and
what kind of times? Tell us about.
Well, it's, you know, when I explain it, it's goofy shit. Like we used to make horror movies together, and low budget movies, and we used to watch him and his wife and me would watch horror movies together. And
imagine if you had found out he was dead. How would you have felt?
I would have flipped out. That's why it's so sad, and why, like, when I opened that email, I just flipped out. Because I thought he had passed away or something. It was hard. I sound like a fag right now. Sorry.
You've never sounded fag here.
And what?
Do you ever think about all the good times you've missed out on with this guy?
Yeah, kind of, but he explained, we've talked a lot since he contacted me, and he's had a great life. He's married now with kids, and
he missed out on the birth of his kids.
Yeah.
You could have been like an uncle. Or,
I could have been giving birth to your kid.
Look at the tears coming down.
Oh, he's crying.
Yeah.
I love it.
But it's never too late. I mean, I'm just glad. I gotta thank Al Gore for inventing the internet, because otherwise he would have never been able to find me.
All right, Richard, congratulations. Get that apartment.
You should. What about thanking Ben Franklin for inventing electricity?
Absolutely. And I gotta
thank you for all inventions.
And I gotta thank you, Howard, because the way he found me was he found out that I worked on this show.
All right, Richard, congratulations. I gotta move along. There's your toilet. There's Richard's toilet, Artie.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Richard, come on, dude.
How can that girlfriend of yours goes to this apartment?
Well, I gotta thank her. She's the greatest girl in the whole world. She cleaned up the toilet yesterday, cleaned the whole apartment. I came home from the gigs this weekend, and the apartment was spotless. She's awesome.
I mean, like, let's say this: you're the sloppiest gay guy I've ever met. I mean, usually they don't like.
Well, that's a overreaction.
All those pictures are on howardstern.com. howardstern.com. Mason, this friend, you loved him so much, and this will be my last question to you about it because I am running late. It's 10:35 already, and I have to go. But this friend, if he was dying, and you could save him by blowing him, would you do it?
Wow, that's a tough question.
If you, the only thing to save his life, the only thing to save his life would be to blow him.
The only obvious answer is no.
You wouldn't blow your friend that you love so much that
You'd
you're
let him die.
crying.
I'd cry
to keep him alive.
I'd cry as he passed away, and I would hope he would understand.
All right, so maybe the only way he can live is if he blows you.
Would you let him blow you?
I might let him kiss around the head or something.
I mean, you've let...
I wouldn't be able to get hard. I mean, he'd just have to suck on my flaccid penis, but if it was life or death, maybe I'd let him do that. I'm not...
All right, Richard, go ahead.
I'm not gay.
Go invent some great comedy, and God bless you, and thank you very much.
Love everybody here.
Love you too.
Thank you.
All right.
Wow.
Will you cry like that for us?
No. He hasn't had any good times with us.
Imagine this poor guy. He's like, I got rid of him.
Dude, what has happened to you?
I don't know. I'm emotional.
Is this the result of just having an emotional week last week as well?
No. I was real emotional, like, when this guy emailed me.
Now, how long ago was it when he emailed you?
About 3 or 4 weeks ago.
So you're back in contact, pretty much?
Yeah.
Why, when you rehash some of the great memories you've had, does it get you all choked up? It's not as if he died, though.
No, I know, but we had so much fun, and... Are you trying to make me cry now, too?
No, I'm just saying he clearly means a lot to you.
I know, but when I talk about this, I get all choked up, but... I had so many good times then, you know, and it's just like when you have a best friend and you don't know what happened to him, and you remember so many good times.
And so it's almost tears of joy that you've reconnected with him?
Yeah, absolutely.
It conjures up a lot of, coupled with the whole Artie thing, you've become an emotional man.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with it. Well, I was like, if that would have never happened, I'd still be choked up.
Okay, we'll put that aside, though. This might help you actually get back in the ring with Artie, so to speak.
Why?
It just seems like when you come in now, he's starting to wear down a little bit. Like, he wants to make fun of you.
You don't want anything to affect the show.
But I'm saying, like, this could be an olive branch being extended because the fact that he was even willing to address that you're in the... I'm saying he's starting to come around a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be mad at somebody forever. You know?
All right.
I don't stay mad at anybody forever. I don't stay mad at people for more than a day or two.
You're a big softy, dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
I always knew you were. I knew you were a loving guy, but I didn't know you were a tear guy.
Come on, I'll miss you after all this is done.
Artie's saying he refuses to work with Richard. He's calling Human Resources. He says, well, I don't want to work with a guy. I didn't know this. Richard, for real, hasn't showered since Sunday, and he's been running every day.
It's the dead of the summer. Look, I like Richard, but I'm not bullshitting. That's actionable.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's gross. We should have to work with someone like that. That's
and as
really
you say,
gross.
you know, we're in the center of civilization. We're in New York City where there's plenty of showering.
There's water everywhere.
Water. Homeless people shower in the summer.
And what's with his girlfriend? That she seems normal to me. I mean, you know, I've met her a few times. She seems normal.
She's all right.
But I know she's with Richard, so I have to think something's wrong.
There's got to be something wrong. Dude, what? You're smiling, but it's not funny.
I even think that funny walk of his is because he's dirty.
I'm smiling because what Sal just said.
What did he say?
He said I should come in and say, Artie, your stand-up stinks. But I said, Sal, that's more like something you would say.
Right.
But I mean, nobody.
It's not funny.
Nobody would have.
Sal, that joke stinks.
Nobody would have known if I wouldn't have said something.
What are you trying to prove? Like, why are you not showering?
I haven't, to tell you the truth, I haven't been coming in the commercial breaks because I'm kind of got a little bit of a cold. So I'm not feeling real good, and I just...
Because there's germs crawling up and down your filthy body.
Well, I don't think not showering can give you a cold.
You might feel better if you took a nice hot shower.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go right to bed when I get home. I just haven't.
And then you go running too?
I went running on Monday, but I haven't.
How many miles?
Since, like 5 miles.
Wow.
In Central Park.
And you didn't shower since then?
No.
Rich, you sound almost retarded. Are you doing a bit or something?
Nobody. I mentioned it to Will.
And why do you wear pumpkin-scented body cream? To cover up the stink?
I just like the smell of it.
But why do you then come in and take off your clothes and all? I mean,
it's offensive, man.
And you're a 3.
But has anybody complained until I said that nobody knew.
I don't go near your guy's room because it does smell back there.
It does stink in the room.
But when we try to put an air freshener in there, you complain.
Because I don't like the smell of air freshener.
It's a fucking shower. You want me?
Yeah, I mean, the showering would relieve all of this stress.
But Sal hasn't complained that I stink.
He's a gross pig, too.
Richard, were you just bragging outside about that you haven't showered since Sunday and how bad your balls stink?
Well, I was bragging because I wanted that gay guy to smell my balls. I thought it'd be funny if he smelled my stinky balls. I mean, that's funny to me. See, Howard's laughing.
He's laughing at you.
I'm not laughing. Oh, boy. All right, listen, Lisa Lampanelli is here.
Yeah, we have to go on with the show.
By the way, Joey and Jason's kiss is on howardstern.com. I think it will shut everyone up once and for all. Joey is gay. There's just no question.
And I'm pissed that guy gave me a 3. Like, I'm legitimately angry.
You're not that hot, evidently.
Yeah, but I mean...
The gay guys don't like you, so what?
So,
why would you be upset about
a gay man thought you were a 3. So
Richard, it doesn't matter who it is. When you get a 3, that's like a bummer.
Richard, you're a filthy, pale, germ-ridden
Yeah, be upset
redneck.
about that.
But that guy doesn't know I'm filthy. He just looked at me and called me a 3.
You can tell you're not clean.
You don't hear Artie bitching about his floor.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little upset about that, but, you know...
But I could say the same thing about you, Artie. Like, you're a mess. You eat too much. You're way overweight. Like,
what the fuck does that have to do with showering, you fucking crumb bun?
I would rather smell and be in somewhat
retarded.
healthy than be way overweight. I mean, it's easier to shower.
It doesn't affect us.
Yeah, we're talking about affecting other people
Lisa,
in the
you're
workplace.
a lady. I mean, when
You have a greasy film over you.
When a guy doesn't shower for 4 days after running in Central Park for 5 miles.
Yeah, that's harsh, man. You should take like 2 a day, dude. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Why not? It don't matter. Who's it going to hurt, you fucking hillbilly freak?
Right.
I know.
He's right.
Disgusting, you know?
Speaking the truth.
I'm not saying that what I'm doing is right. I'm just saying that, you know, once in a while I'll miss a shower or 2, but Artie's like freaking out over it. And
I am, because you know what? Because how dumb you sound.
I don't stink, though. Like, and
Yes,
nobody
you
has
do.
said I stink.
Oh, you stink. You're offensive.
We told you the room you sit in reeks. It didn't reek. There's no other room around here that reeks
smelled you
but
before.
yours.
I think a lot of that's in your head just because.
No, I walked in there.
No, it's in my nose.
No, you need to shower every day.
I'm sorry. I'll shower.
Go shower.
Legitimately, I haven't felt very good this week, and that's
But
a
you
lot of
don't
the
shower
reason.
most of the time.
He doesn't like to shower.
He doesn't. He's a hillbilly. That's what Lisa said.
Just get in a routine. Jump in before you go to bed. Wash the nutsack. Wash the pits. Get the fuck out.
You know what happens? Like, seriously, people get pulled aside like you, where I'm from, and you get punched in the face. You get shit kicked out of you.
People get fired for hygiene shit.
Of course.
On the job, man. You're lucky that's funny.
If I went to Human Resources and said there's a guy that never showers, you know what? You're fucked.
Did Sal smell your balls?
Would he?
Yeah.
Sal, you want to come in and smell my balls? That's a good
You
idea.
haven't been gay enough today.
I was going to say, we saw Joey kissing that fat guy. Now we got to do this. Why? Uh-oh.
Right. Sal's so desperate to get on the air, he might actually do this. Sorry, Lisa, not in front of a lady.
Yeah, right.
By the way, Lisa Lampanelli looks so good. She lost, you must have lost 80 pounds.
No, maybe just 40, dude.
Well,
I'm just working
good.
out a lot, man.
You look good.
Thanks,
what is it?
Dude.
Sal won't come in. He got to the front door when he heard you say he was just doing this for attention.
Okay, all right.
Come on, Sal.
All right, well, I'm not going to beg him to come in.
What a dummy.
All right, thank you,
Sal's
Richard.
my partner.
Well, go back there and do it on your own.
Go back there in the room and smell each other's balls.
Let's make some great TV. Come in and smell my balls.
Oh, that's great TV.
Embarrass your children even more.
By the way, Lisa was great in Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector. I love that movie.
For my 13 seconds, I rocked that shit out.
Why? What a cameo. Oh, here's Sal. Sal, smell his balls and get it over with.
Go on, Sal.
I should stand over away from Lisa. I don't want her to.
Yeah, tell me how bad
don't
it is.
offend the guests.
You don't offend Lisa. She doesn't want to smell that. All right. Sal, go ahead. What is that, Sal?
She fucked Joey Boots. How much more could you not be offended?
True.
Sal, smell those things.
I'll tell you.
Tell me how bad it is on a scale of 1 to 10.
God.
I want to be dead honest so we could settle this stink shit once and for all.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Smell. Wow.
There you go. Come on. Get in there.
I love how Lisa's reading her notes.
Really bad.
Go ahead. Smell them.
There's heat coming off of it.
All right, smell it.
It's like a heater.
It's a steam bath.
Just get it over with.
Get that nose in there.
Oh my
God.
Is it horrible?
Smells sour. Oh, gee, it smells terrible.
No, I don't believe you, though. Will, get in there and
I swear to God, it smells awful, awful, awful.
But Howard, even look what he's doing right now. He's not going to wash his hands.
I swear I will wash my hands.
It smells like he's touching his sweaty, dirty cock and balls. What, you're going to touch everything?
It smells yeasty, like a bad vagina.
He's growing. He's baking bread.
How about Jason?
Oh, my
All right.
God.
Enough. All right. Go back to your room now. Wash your hands like
I
always.
I swear I will wash my
He's
hands.
not going to wash his hands.
I will. They can film me.
In hot water.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Boiling.
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
All right.
Boiling water.
Where's the fucking crap?
Punch him, Gadget.
Come on, Gagey. Smell it. All right. Thank you.
I swear to God, I'll punch you.
Richard just took his hand and put it in Sal's face, and Sal just freaked.
His ball hand.
Gage, if you start beating him up, I will come over and help you punch him in the face.
I invited Artie out to stay at my place because out there in the Hamptons they were having a concert with Tom Petty.
How great was Tom Petty, man?
Tom Petty was
you
awesome.
Went to see Tom Petty too?
I did, and Sal is in a snit because John Hine was with us at the Tom Petty concert. He's out of his
Still, even though you had nothing to do with him being there.
His beef was that I invited John Hine to the Tom Petty concert and not him. I explained to him I didn't even know John was going to be there.
Right.
Gary invited him, and he's still out in the hall bitching about it, and here's the tape to prove it.
I'll be the first one to tell you that night at Lincoln.
Wait, wrong tape. Here we go.
Gives a shit about Tom Petty. I'm saying the gesture would have been nice, that's all. You know, you make a nice gesture. Everybody works together. You say, hey, you know, we're going over here. Come on out. But instead, you know, he ends up with the golden boy, John Hine. Because it's very, very difficult to say 4 highlights of the show every day. You know, I could see how, you know, John Hine should get the pat on the back for that. Oh, wait, and then you have those music specials. Those are real good, too. Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see. Let me dig into the archives and get 100 songs and shuffle them around 6 times.
Dude, I think you're overly simplifying John's job, man.
No, John's great. I love John. Wonderful. I mean, he's the creative Jump the Shark. We all remember how great those segments were on K-Rock, right?
Wow, dude.
Why didn't you say this on the air?
Yeah, seriously.
I love John. You guys are just trying to pin me against John.
By the way, the word is pit.
Pit.
Yeah, not pin. You guys are trying to pin me. against John Hein.
Yeah, that's the
Well, he
best.
uses it a couple of times.
Hate you at all. I didn't. I never
just
questioned John's integrity in the workplace here. Come on.
His what?
Integrity in the workplace.
Is that what you call it? No, I love John. I think John does a great job. He does a great job hosting the wrap-up show. You know, if you're trying to pin me against John, it's not going to happen. I admire what John does. I'm just saying that, you know, if Howard invites one person from the second tier, you should invite a couple, you know, invite the whole crew. But apparently Howard didn't invite John. Gary did. So I'm actually glad it wasn't Howard. I'm glad it was Gary, because I wouldn't be seeing up as both making me sick to my stomach.
Evidently, Gary and Sal got in a fight on the wrap-up show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is one big soap opera, this whole channel. Gary and Sal were fighting. I don't know if you heard it before.
No, I didn't.
This is about, to me, whenever we do an extended stand-up show where, like we did in Tampa, like, you know, Gary will come down and do a few minutes, Richard, Sal, you know, all of us on the show. There's really, really a lot of insane competition as to who does well on stage, and I think those tensions boil over here. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to tell you that night in Lakeland was a rough night for everyone. The only person that could walk off that stage with their head held high was Richard Christie.
Absolutely.
Everybody else will absolutely admit that was a rough night.
Gary, Sal did good. Richard did great.
He did good because he fell off the stage.
Sal almost killed himself. I didn't do good because I fell off the stage. That was the
No, you
grand
did good
finale.
because every
Hold on.
joke had the N-word in it.
No,
and you were in Lakeland.
Gary, can I ever get a word out without you just fucking totally annihilating me? Why don't you just take out a gun and shoot me and get it over with? I can't get a fucking word in. Jesus Christ.
You bore me.
I'm boring.
Yes.
You, a guy who could bring a fucking show to a screeching halt 10 to 15 times a day minimum, you're calling me boring.
How come it's not the
How come I can't come in here?
How come it's not the wrap-up show with John and Sal?
How come I can't express myself without saying one word without you just totally attacking
It
me?
generally starts with you telling me why I'm wrong.
No, I didn't see. You're defensive. All these years of getting battered by Howard, you think now all of a sudden when somebody comes up with an opinion...
What was the first thing you said to me when you walked in just now?
I said, you said Sal was good because he fell off the stage. And I said, that was the grand finale, but I did well that night. I held my own. I wasn't booed off the stage.
Nobody said you
like
were.
You.
Nobody said you were booed off the stage.
Okay, and then you read it. You're only funny because of the
We
N-word.
don't know whether you were booed off the stage. You fell off it, asshole.
Do I do N-words on my roast? Do I? 5 in a row?
I'll tell you what.
Why do you just keep attacking me?
I'll make you do it right now.
Against you, dude.
Here you go.
But no matter what I say,
let me talk, and I'll
you
tell
are
you.
the end all. You are Mr. Know-It-all.
Let me tell you something right now.
I think all that fucking chocolate has gotten to your fucking brain.
I'll put $500 on the table. I'll dare you to make an audience laugh, and you can't make any racist or homophobic
I've
jokes.
done that
Go get
plenty
'em.
of times.
Let's see it.
First of all, I'm not here to make anybody laugh. I came in.
and an excellent job you're doing.
So then Sal was so angry, he goes back to his studio and then records this.
Oh, dear.
Like his only consolation is to record Gary Baba Booey.
You have no idea how weird it is. I'm sitting in my office, and you can hear Sal scream, because he has to do each voice, like, layer over another, and I could hear him screaming, singing away.
Yeah. That's his therapy.
It's like punching me. It's like hitting a punching bag with my face on it.
But here's my point with Sal. Like, which guy do you believe? Do you believe the guy who railed against John? He said some vicious things about John Hein there.
John, how did you take that one?
Really, really cruel. And so do you believe that guy or the guy who goes, I love
John Hein. He
To
does
me-
a great job.
He walked into the office and he said to John, just want to let you know, they prodded me. But in the piece, they'll tell you they didn't prod him at all. And again, I want to point out that John gives Sal a ride home 4 to 5 days a week and never asks for a nickel, never gets one.
Wow. How did you take that?
The funny part is when I'm listening to that clip and getting all pissed, he comes over. It's just a bit. And that's even more insulting. You know what I mean? Like, if he really feels that way, then say so. And, he'll have to walk home. That's all.
Will you continue to give him a ride?
Yeah, but maybe I'll leave him off in Queens or something like that and make him fine.
But he said some real, like he's talking about your segments at K-Rock. That's really that's going back pretty far, man. I don't know.
Listen to me. Oh, like you've never said a bad word about anybody.
Well, I cop to it, though.
So you're completely, so I did the same thing. You know what? There's something on the show called honesty. If I'm a little angry about something, I express my opinion.
What was the honesty?
No, I know John's a good guy. We get along, but because I express something, God forbid. But when I'm called a retard and a racist and a pedophile, I can fucking go in the back and keep my mouth shut. I could deal with it, man.
Dude, what do you...
But when I say it, look at all of a sudden, now I'm the backstabbing scumbag.
This guy gives you a ride 4 times
this weekend.
The wife?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
No action, like anything else.
Oh, you went away for a week?
On a vacation?
Well, I can't afford it. 2 rooms, so I got one. The kids were sleeping next to me. I tried to slip a finger one night, and my 4-year-old got up with the school bus, banging it over my head, so nothing happened.
Jesus.
Who called you a pedophile? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just exaggerating. I'm just saying that, hey, in the form of this show, the way this show works is that we rib each other. Do I really hate John Hein? Of course not.
Come on, though. You attacked everything. You said his segments bombed.
Listen to the way you were
That's how I get under his skin, of course.
Well, why are you getting under his skin? What did he do wrong?
The thing is that...
What did he do to you?
Why did you let
them... to a concert.
Why did you let anything to me?
Sal firmly believes that you invited me out to that concert. And
you're
I'm still the new guy here, so you bypassed everybody else in having me come. I mean, am I right? Sal and I haven't even talked about this. Is that accurate?
Howard, I said to you...
All right, get out of here, Sal.
If you want to invite this fucking guy, invite him. I'm not crying to you about it.
By the way, I will invite him. I don't give a fuck about any pecking order.
I think that's a good idea.
I like him better than you.
Fine, go ahead. Suck his cock for all I can.
I trust the fucking guy. You're crazy.
Oh, you don't trust me?
No.
All right, that's nice.
I would never trust you in my house.
That's ridiculous. You're a really sick, twisted man.
I'm not a guy who goes around smelling Mutt's daughter's panties.
That's all right. You know what? I could deal with that. I'm not going to cry like a little baby and put all these little conspiracies together like all you people do. Huh? I have nothing against John Hein. I gave the guy a couple of ribs. So what? I said he comes on the air and says 4 highlights of the day. Is that so fucking difficult? Well, today, Howard, we're going to talk about why Sal was pissed off at Howard for not going to the Hamptons. We'll speak to Sal and take some calls and figure that out.
Well, it is difficult.
Also, today's show, what was an Artie Lang's P.S.? We'll have Artie on the show, and wow, that takes so much fucking talent. No offense, John.
And he does a great job.
I know. So what do you want?
You guys fighting and everything else.
And I love the guy for it. So I'm just saying that, you know what? I mean, the guy is not the next Howard Stern. Big deal. That's just my opinion. I think he does a great job on the show, but it's not like he's not revolutionizing anything, man. Jesus Christ.
You got a lot of fucking thoughts, man.
No offense, man, but I take 100,000 digs a day on the show. I just let it roll off my back. If I didn't, I would kill myself. So take 1 or 2, and pick your tail between legs. I mean, who cares?
We're making a big deal out of it, not John. John isn't.
I like John, but no, all of a sudden now I'm, whatever. I'm falling back.
You let your real thoughts out, that's for sure.
What's my real thoughts?
That John basically is an overpaid.
I never said that.
Well, that's what you're saying. You're saying you're worth way more than him.
Nope,
that
never
he
said that
sucks.
either.
That all he does is listen and pick through best of material. And you basically belittled everything he does here.
I don't belittle it. I'm saying if you
trying to plant thoughts in people's minds.
I'm saying to you, if you look at the whole...
You're undermining what he does, and you're saying it's unimportant.
When you're a general in the Army, you bring the whole troop. That's how I look at it.
I didn't bring any troop.
All right? You just brought one soldier. You took one soldier out of the ditches.
There was no battle.
And you left everybody else in the storm. That's how I look at it.
No one.
Okay, that's what you're saying.
Well, what do you mean? Am I lying?
No, but
asshole.
But I'm not saying you're lying. But
I'll tell you if I invited John on.
And you can. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't ever give any thought whether you care or not. I don't care if you're hurt by it.
You don't think, what will Sal think when I do
Never.
this?
It never enters into my thoughts. What will Sal think? I will invite John. In fact, now because of this, you're invited to everything that I do.
Thanks.
I mean it.
You should thank Sal, actually.
Thank you. Thanks, Sal. Don't thank me.
Thanks, Sal.
Today we're going to talk about my next party at the Howard Stern Show.
That's
we'll
right.
take some calls, talk to Sal about how he truly feels about me, and have Gary's stupid opinions to follow.
Sal,
All this today
Sal, would you
on the wrap-up
would
show.
you respect John more if he took Richard's cock to his face?
Yes, I would.
That's revolutionary.
No, the truth is, we all get along and stuff. I'm just saying that I'm sorry, John, if you was offended by that. I was just a little personally hurt. You know, you guys are all going out there. I really don't care for Tom Petty. I probably would have said no.
I had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
I saw John there. It was as surprised as anyone.
Sal, he didn't even have anything to do. I aggressively wanted to go see Tom Petty. I made a conscious. I said to Howard, I might want to do that. And then he said to me, all right, look, if you're going to come out.
Stay by me.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And
that's
somehow
fine.
Gary had a ticket, and he decided to ask John High.
Right.
And that's fine. And I'm happy for everybody.
I have to have
really.
an event now so I can invite John to it, not Sal. Now because of you, I'm forced to have an event. All right,
That you're
thank
not
you, Sal.
invited to.
Sal clearly underestimating your role here.
He can think whatever he wants to think. He's a twisted mind. He entertains me every day, though, going home. I got to say that. But the fact that get the fuck away.
Yeah, dude, this is your ride home.
See, now if I say to John, oh,
Because
John, you know, I'm only dicking around.
Sal
with
says
you.
he's only kidding.
No, but I'm not going to do that anymore
There's
because
truth in whatever you're kidding about stuff. There's truth. I remember when I was on one time and Sal called in and said, Sal called in and said, could you get, what'd you call me? Oh,
Sharky the Clown.
Yeah, get Sharky the Clown off the air. So I know how Sal felt about me jumped the shark appearances, but
how do you think I truly feel about you? For real. Hands down, how do you think I truly feel?
I think you're jealous of the relationships that I have with Howard and Gary. I think that you think that I am overpaid and don't work as hard as
No, I don't think
here.
that. I swear, I never made any implication of that. That's wrong. I'm telling you right now.
I think that you say you're doing a bit, but a lot of times it's how you really feel, and that's
that's how I have to soften the blow.
And I think that you're gonna have to find another ride home.
No, that's terrible.
Well, so are you.
Scumbags. Everybody in this place is a scumbag. What happened to the good old... What happened to honesty around here? What happened to it? You're honest? See what happens? Get it right in the fucking ass. I was honest about him, and now I miss rides home. So who gets fucked in the end? Me.
They had to record that outside because nobody wanted him up here.
You mean like we took him outside the building?
No, he never got in the building. We met him outside the building.
That's when you know you're really a mess. When we won't let you into the studio.
But that's normal for him, you know, like everybody meets him outside.
He has an odor that he's had from the day we met him.
Is that true?
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
he smells like vomit or like old vomit. He really does. So we kept him outside.
Makes sense. I mean, he loves vomit.
But where's he getting it from? He couldn't find anybody to vomit on him.
He's left us messages.
Meanwhile, we have somebody record something every day to intro who the guest is or what's going on the show. And this is just so stupid. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up because there's so many better things to talk about. But Sal comes in the other day. He goes, now Sal never goes out and produces bits. You know what I mean? He went out and brought back a recorded intro for the show.
Relevant.
And he goes, this is, I recorded 𝗫𝗵𝗵𝗍 doing the intros for the show. And like we all were like, so you finally go out and do a bit nobody knows who fucking Larry Caputo is. No offense to Larry. And, you know, and Sal doesn't even understand that because he's mentioned Larry Caputo twice on the show, that he's married to the Long Island medium.
Right.
He goes, everyone knows who Larry Caputo is. But he goes, they know. I've mentioned him many times on the show. And he thinks everyone's wrapped up in the Sal storyline with Larry Caputo. And
in his world, it's a big deal.
Yeah, so he walked in with this bit.
Hey, this is Larry Caputo.
Oh, and here's the other interesting thing, if I may point it out. So Sal wrote what Larry Caputo's saying, and everything Larry Caputo says in these things is about cock. And listen.
Hey, this is Larry Caputo. On today's show, Mr. Skin. That's my nickname for Sal's penis when I give him a hand job. Anyway, I gotta wash up. Take it away, Howard.
Everything he wrote was about giving Sal a hand job or, you know, fucking Sal. That was his bit. It's all about Sal and Larry Caputo. He's in love with this guy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Needless to say, we didn't use the Larry Caputo intros.
Well, he got it on the air. You just played one.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I did, but Sal didn't understand why this wasn't great.
It was so funny. Sal believes that woman is real, and her TV show must be coming around again because she was on Dr. Oz and she was on Live with Kelly a week ago, and they really take care of her and act as if
she's real.
She's real.
Jesus.
They get a new audience. They do all kinds of stuff to set things up for her.
They buy into it.
Yeah, and then she comes out, and she doesn't know. These people from the other side don't remember what their names are.
Oh, they forget?
In this life, or who they belong to.
And then, like, Kelly Ripa and Dr. Oz are like,
they don't
that was amazing.
It. They just say, wow. Because people start crying in the audience. She'll say, okay, I'm getting from the other side, they're telling me that someone had a person die before their time. Does that resonate with anybody?
Yeah, Robin, this comes from someone who takes ayahuasca and shit all over herself. You're a valid person to discuss this.
I'm just telling you what she does.
She is valid.
I didn't make it up.
What she does, Robin.
I'm telling you what I saw.
Well, you're seeing things just like you did on ayahuasca.
She doesn't do this? Richard, probably.
I feel like JD.
Over here.
JD's like giggling. Like,
JD's upset with me.
And
by the way, ayahuasca is a hallucinogen.
Yeah, right, exactly.
What are you on, pal?
Who would take a hallucinogen, Howard? Somebody who's sane?
Look, you take drugs from India that you can't even document to try to grow hair.
That's true.
Yeah, that is funny. But look.
But so then 5 people will raise their hands in different parts of the audience, and she'll tell them all, okay, with you, it I'm getting he was a young man. Well, he died before his time. You know, and she just keeps going down the line like that, just being very general and vague, and then people are raising their hands.
And people are like, oh, my God, this is great.
Yeah, and they're crying and carrying on.
Sal, have you gotten a reading from her yet, or you're afraid to?
I've gotten a few things. I don't care to discuss it because you guys will make fun of it.
What did you learn? Tell me.
None of your business.
Who'd you speak to?
People. Dead people.
Yeah, okay. Who'd you speak to? Grandparents?
No.
Who?
Joey Boots.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
What did he say?
He said Robin's nuts. Well, can I come in for a minute?
Sure. If you're going to talk about
if you wouldn't talk to Joey Boots, you can come in.
Yeah.
I would give Larry Caputo a hand job.
Funny, Joey Boots was alive. I never talked to him. Now I'm interested in what he has to say now that he's dead.
Through Sal.
Yeah. What did Joey Boots say? I'm curious.
I'll tell you what Joey Boots said.
Okay.
Something that I never knew about.
Go ahead.
We never knew.
Okay.
Apparently, he had a falling out with his brother, who he was very, very, very close to. And
now this, in other words, this is the Long Island Medium telling you this is what Joey's talking about.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And he said, please let my brother know. He goes, when we were close, we were inseparable. And then we had a falling out. He goes, and now that I am on the other side, I want to let my brother know that I'm very, very sorry. I take full responsibility for the breakup of our relationship. And then he said, let my brother know about the bowl haircut that they were recently laughing about. He'll know exactly what I mean.
Now, did you call Joey's brother?
Yes.
And what did he say?
He said the day before at the service, there was a picture of Joey with a bowl haircut that they were all standing around laughing at.
Right.
That his mother gave to him on his first day of school. It was a specific picture that was nowhere else. His brother told him, "Oh, let me finish."
All right.
So the brother said nobody knew about this picture at all.
Okay.
The bowl haircut, but that's what Joey specifically wanted to do to connect with his brother. He also brought up other things as well, and the brother felt like there was closure there.
Did the Long Island Medium bring this up to you, or did you ask about Joey Boots?
I did not ask about Joey Boots.
All right. So how do you think this all came about? Have you put that together yet?
Yes.
Go ahead.
The show, it's out there.
Right.
Right.
So somebody who was at the funeral, or they send out a researcher to impress you, and then it makes it on the air to us.
No.
Don't you get that?
All right. If you want to believe, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
She did know she was reading you in advance, right? You didn't just walk in and say, read me.
No, I didn't ask to be read.
No. You know what she said? Sal, I think you should come here. Someone's trying to contact you.
No. What happened was the day I floated and I saw the Buddha hand.
Yeah.
I called her.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And she said, you floated and you saw these things because death is on your mind. Somebody close to you passed away recently. And I said, yes, and it was Joey Boots. And she said, and he came forward and he explained a lot of things.
Okay. All right.
All right, so how do you explain him with the brother and the relationship?
I told you. I told you exactly.
She had a spy at the
Of course, Sal, you're on the Howard Stern radio show.
Not only that, there's Facebook now.
Yeah, of course.
People tweet.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit's out there.
That's true. That's very true. And you know what?
Any chance you're going to levitate the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
With this bullshit?
You levitate out. This is my show, too. Remember?
Right, I forgot.
You said this is... Yeah, I'm Negan.
Where's my
bat? Get the fuck out.
Well...
All right, well, that's...
Hey, by the way, I hear you're listening to Positive Affirmation audio tapes. How's that going?
Well, you can't tell?
What are you trying to
What are you trying to accomplish?
It's working. There's this lady, 𝗦𝗵cie who is absolutely wonderful, wonderful woman.
Right.
I think now that I'm getting older in my life and I look at my boys growing up, it brings me back to when I was that age. Yeah. And, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Take that bat and bash yourself over the head with the Howard.
So you're listening to the tapes.
I'm just wondering what you need to hear that you want to change your thoughts.
I'm a turtle. Well, remember like the pure OCD and the intrusive thoughts, and I self-sabotage myself. I feel like I'm not worthy to be happy, and I figured out why. Because when things are going well in my life, I was raised always by my dad reminding me that I'm a jackass. So there you go.
Good for you, Sal. All right, there's an update on Sal.
There you go.
And thank you for
the you get, the dumber you get.
Thank you for writing the Larry Caputo bits. Everyone enjoys them.
Well, this is going to sound crazy, but
really
pterodactyls.
What is that, Sal?
I mean, this is going to sound crazy, but there's pterodactyls.
Forget talking to Joey Boots. How did he think? What possessed him to do those IDs?
Well,
she was up here promoting her new book, and I said, "Come in and do the IDs." And you guys always say that we.
What the Long Island Medium?
Yes,
but you got Larry Caputo instead.
Right. Because I just got it, Howard.
Right. Oh, okay. It wasn't the Long Island Medium doing it.
That's right.
Yeah, but
And you wrote, and everything you wrote for him was about giving you a hand job and having sex with you.
I was just playing. It was tongue in cheek because you guys always say that we're boyfriends. That's why.
Well, Sal did have a rough childhood.
Yes,
Sal was telling me a story the other day. This is such a great story.
What?
Sal was annoying his dad, so his dad had to smack Sal, and he was wearing his pinky ring.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Sal's dad hurt his pinky beating Sal, and he blamed Sal and hit him again.
Yeah.
What, he take the ring off and hit you again?
Yeah, because you hurt his finger.
Yeah, he whacked me in the pizzeria on the side of the head. And all of a sudden he looked at his pinky and goes, "You motherfucker, you hurt my pinky." And then he really beat the shit out of me.
Oh, geez.
So I'm the only kid who got beat up for hurting my father's finger for beating me up.
I think that positive affirmation book will help you through that.
Yeah. Well, they always did say, this hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh, I didn't play you this one. Here's Larry Caputo introducing John Mellencamp, which is even a gayer one.
Hey, this is Larry Caputo. On today's show, John Mellencamp. Hurts so good, like my penis and Sal's ass. Take it away, Howard.
You wrote that for him too, huh?
Yeah, we're all pals.
And further evidence that Sal has a crush on Larry Caputo.
Yes.
They went out with the wives for Valentine's Day. Sal sat next to Larry Caputo.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, it's 4 seats, and you're going to end up sitting next to somebody.
No, but you sat next to him.
Was it a booth?
No.
Yes.
Well, kind of. A semi-booth.
It was a booth. He sits down next to Larry on Valentine's Day. All right, go be gay with Richard. Yeah.
Well, can I tell you how superstitious Sal is?
All right.
He likes that horse, Sal the Turtle. He's all about that horse. So if that horse wins a couple more races, it might be eligible for the Kentucky Derby. This year is the 143rd running of the Kentucky Derby. 143, Sal feels like it's meant to be.
Right,
well, it would be interesting, Howard, if it's 143 Derby and Sal the Turtle's in it.
Yeah, but here, how about this? 143 was a fucking horror in your life.
Yes.
Your wife was texting another man.
I know.
143.
And I turned it into a positive.
Oh, you did?
Turned it into a positive. Oh, is that from the positive affirmation?
Yes.
I'm a turtle.
Good for you. Take your negatives and turn them into positives.
Take these lemon and make lemonade.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash those tapes when I get home.
As they come to the top of the stretch, Tribeca still the one to catch. Cuts to corner off the turn. Sal the Turtle went a little bit wide. Tribeca grabbed the upper hand, turning for home. Remston swings to the far outside from third. Racing for the 8th pole. Tribeca trying to dig down. Sal the Turtle surging up alongside, and now Sal the Turtle's in front. Sal the Turtle opening up on Tribeca. Remsen on the outside, finishing with interest. 2 lengths to make up, 50 yards to go. Sal the Turtle sails under the wire to win it by 1.
He's doing great. The horse is doing really good, Howard.
Yeah, you have nothing to do with it other than they named it Sal the Turtle.
Yeah, and by the way, thank you for that, because it all came through the show, and it's been a great experience.
Yes, Angela.
Beautiful horse.
Howard, you got to get this ding dong off the air. I mean, really, you're better.
No, go watch it, twat. Get out of here. Ding dong. Shut up. Shut up.
She's right. Get out.
Shut up. You are the negative force in this world that makes. You are the reason why there's so much hate.
Get out.
No, you get out. It's my show.
Get
you
out.
said it's my show.
Where's
you
my
get
bat?
out.
Come
Get
on.
out of here.
There he is. Sal.
Ding dong.
Sal the
Shut
Turtle.
up. Shut your mouth.
Wow. It's working, those positive affirmations.
It's funny how that all goes out the window. Like that Sal is like trying to better himself.
The older you get, the dumber you get.
Right. Okay.
You did?
We know you're not dead.
Sal wanted to see if you'd go along with his crime plan.
See how much I love you?
You know what, Tan Mom?
I would die for all of you.
Tan Mom, can we play Tan Mom, I would like to play the tape of you and Sal plotting your scam. May I?
Okay.
All right, let's listen in, Tan Mom. This is Sal asking Tan Mom to fake her own death. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Patricia, it's Sal.
I'm sorry. I just got home and he's a dirtbag.
Well, listen, I have some great news for you. I don't know if you heard the show last week, but we had a death pool game going.
No, Shirley called me.
Oh, he told you?
Yeah, and you chose me to die first. And I said no.
Yeah, but I don't want you to really die. The death pool is $1,200 and I'm broke, so I have a plan for us.
Why? What's wrong?
It's too long to explain, but here's the deal. I don't have any money, and I thought if you fake your death, you and I can split the money on the side.
But do I have, what's the word, reincarnation? Or am I just dead forever?
That's the thing. You're not going to be dead forever. You're going to call in as your twin sister, Petunia, with a Polish accent.
All right, I'll be a flower.
All right, you are. You're a flower to me. Let's just rehearse this real quick. Tam, it's Howard. What's going on?
This is Petunia, Patricia, sister. She passed away. Everybody's heartbroken. But it's going to be a great honor to come and let me speak about Patricia.
I understand. Now, can you say something in Patricia's honor in Polish?
Nastaroja.
Do I keep going in Polish?
I'm too upset right now.
Just wing it, Patricia. Howard doesn't understand Polish anyway. Just make up a bunch of words.
Bear with me a minute. The first day after Monday, boys past. And there's kids, widows, and in blue.
That's perfect, honey.
Am I dead, or am I coming on the show next week?
You're coming on as Petunia, because if I collect the money on your death and they find out you're alive, I'll get fired.
But when I go on the show next week, everyone knows what it looks like.
Yeah, but you're her twin sister.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
All right, honey?
Yeah, rough morning. When am I officially dead?
When you call in as Petunia.
Okay.
All right, love you, honey.
I love you guys.
All right, bye.
That's like the Tan, Bonnie, and Clyde. It's time for Gary to put up or shut up. Let's play Pick the Pouch.
It's time for Gary to pick the pouch.
Gary, I'm laughing because you are dressed like Sherlock Holmes.
I am.
What is that, a magnifier?
It is, just in case I need to get a good look.
Oh, boy.
Right. Well, Robin,
at that piece of chewed gum.
You can now turn around. All the guys are safely tucked behind the screen.
Very good.
All right, gentlemen, if you don't mind, Inspector Chompers is ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He's got his thinking cap on and his magnifier. I'm going to ask you guys to put your cocks through the little window there now. There they are. Whoa. Okay.
All right. Oh, my goodness.
All right. We're going to start with number one.
Go ahead.
I mean, it's not even in the same zip code as Sal's.
It's way too large.
I mean, that thing's ridiculous.
Right?
So Sal couldn't even. Okay, let's go to number two.
Right.
A little bit shorter.
Right.
Could be Sal's, but it doesn't have that weird thing I was talking about at the end, the chewed gum thing, or the darkness.
Right.
Number three. It's like.
Number three, yes.
It's like, where's Waldo's wearing a fucking Dayglow shirt? I mean, that is so Sal's cock.
Right.
That's that weird thing I was talking about. There you go, the darkness.
That's right. There's the darkness.
The last, number four, looks like a guy's finger. It just looks like a finger.
You're not sure that's a cock.
And I would say number four.
So, Gary, we're making history here, as I said. Are you locking in on number three?
I am locking in on number three.
Robin, I assume
number
the same.
three.
And I'm going to make my guess, too. Number one is a doorknob, like a door knocker, like you would actually like bang on the door with it. And the police would use it to break down.
Sal could never handle that.
No, that's a guy with a big cock. Number two, again, doesn't. I mean, number three is so.
High atop the Howard Stern building in Midtown Manhattan, no more bullshit. This is a Howard 100 News Brief.
I'm Mike Hambrick. They say that necessity is the mother of invention. Well, that certainly is the case with the squatty potty. It's Howard 100 News. You need to know.
Everyone just wants to have a good dump, right?
38-year-old Bobby Edwards is the creator of Squatty Potty, the stool, no pun intended, that Howard Stern mentioned this week that helps you poop better.
We all know that feeling of when there's a little bit left behind, and it kind of can be with you all day. And with the Squatty Potty, your elimination, it's just a lot more complete.
Bobby, who's an entrepreneur, designed the Squatty Potty when his mom was having difficulty going to the bathroom. He read that squatting helps you poop.
I had heard of the squatting concept, but she's 65 and she couldn't very well squat on her toilet. So I tried to mimic it with a stool, and it worked really well.
He says it gets your butt in the correct angle to make a number 2.
Yeah, it's anorectal angle. So that's the angle of the colon that holds everything in. When you squat, it opens up that angle, and it makes things come out easier.
Robin Quivers even mentioned she used the Squatty Potty when she was recovering from cancer surgery. Now, if you're a Stern fan, then you know Howard Stern makes a big deal about going to the bathroom. Bobby says he's used to that.
Talk about poop all day. It's pretty much run-of-the-mill stuff for me now.
Lisa G., Howard 100 News.
Mothers and daughters, listen up. If you and your mom or daughter are both hot and both willing to appear in the nude live on the Howard Stern Show, you could have a shot at a $5,000 cash prize in the hottest nude mother and daughter contest. Sponsored by SiriusXM. No purchase necessary. Must be at least 21 and a resident of the U.S. or Puerto Rico to enter. Entry is by email only and must be received by noon Eastern Time on October 31st. For official rules and complete details, visit SiriusXM.com/Howard.
Happily taking backhanded compliments from the king of all media.
I'm not choked up with the news department either, but they're doing their job.
This is Howard 100 News.
Howard 100 News wants to know, what is the real discord fueling the feud between Whackpecker Marianne from Brooklyn and Stern Show producer Sal Governelli? We sent John Lieberman to investigate.
Why, he's nuts. He's off his rocker.
Marianne from Brooklyn, usually a lover of all things Stern Show, outraged at Stern Show writer Sal Governelli's on-air comments this week about personal enlightenment.
I was in the car that day listening to the replay of the wrap-up show, picking up my 21-year-old daughter, and like I said, as soon as she walked in the car, I turned it off. I would rather hear penis jokes and fart jokes than hear that stupidity that God is paying back people that are either handicapped or have different kinds of abnormalities. He's off his rocker. I mean, why wouldn't his wife or somebody stifle him? It's embarrassing. You mean Eric the Midget did something in a prior life and this is a punishment? How can he say that and put his head on a pillow at night?
Sal quickly striking back, truly believing in his beliefs.
How can you be mad at somebody who is simply looking to be more enlightened and to find the good in people and to help people? That's what it comes down to. That's all that I'm saying. All that I'm saying is that I don't have the answers. But there's so much shit in this world. There's so much sadness. There's so much torment. What if we can at least look at these negative aspects and see something good in them?
Sal, not enlightened enough, however, to forego comments about why he believes Marianne is really upset.
Marianne calls me at least once a month, put me on a prank call, put me in a song parody. We tried a few things with her. She's a great caller. She's a great fan. She's a great lady. But I think she just has resentment against me because I really don't incorporate her into other bits because 90% of the time it doesn't work.
John Lieberman, Howard 100 News.
Another Howard 100 News brief at the top of the hour, or as close as we can get.
Howard 100.
so ridiculous to argue politics with anyone because I'd say 99% of people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So Sal went up to Harlem yesterday, and he questioned black people about who they were voting for, and they all said Obama pretty much. They found one guy who said McCain. But they all said in Harlem Obama, and then he'd list all of McCain's policies, but attribute them to Obama, and they were for every one of McCain's policies. It's the funniest fucking thing you'll ever hear. So as long as we're talking about politics,
oh my goodness,
I wasn't going to do this at this point in the show, but okay, here we go. Here's Sal in Harlem.
Some people speculate that blacks are voting for Obama strictly because he's black and not because of his policies. So we took McCain's policies and pretended they were Obama's. This is what they had to say. For the election, Obama or McCain? I like Obama. Now, what don't you like about McCain? McCain seems to not really know what he's doing right now. Are you more for Obama's policy because he's pro-life or because he thinks our troops should stay in Iraq and finish this war? I think because our troops should stay in Iraq and finish this war. I'm really for him with that. Definitely. Okay. Now, how about as far as him being pro-life? Do you support Obama in that case? Yeah, I do. I support him in that case. And if he wins, would you have any problem with Sarah Palin being vice president? No, I wouldn't. Not at all. No. So you think he made the right choice in that? I definitely do. Thank you very much, sir. Have a great day.
That's really quite brilliant.
That's crazy.
Well, let's go to person number 2.
Are you for Obama or McCain? Obama. Okay, and why not McCain? Well, I just don't agree with some of his, policies, no. Now, Obama says that he's anti-stem cell research. How do you feel about that? I believe I wouldn't do that either. I'm anti-stem cell, yeah. You are, anti-stem cell research. Now, if Obama wins, do you mind Sarah Palin being vice president? No, I don't. No.
Okay.
What are people drinking over there?
I don't know. Here is Sal in Harlem again.
In this election, Obama or McCain? Obama. Now, why not McCain? What don't you like about him?
He sort of doesn't sound like he has enough, he's uneducated, because when he had they had the both of the presidents speaking, he didn't sound like he knew what he was talking about too much, whereas Obama had facts and information when he was speaking.
Good point. Let me ask you this. Do you support Obama more because he's pro-life or because he says our troops should stay in Iraq and finish the war?
I guess both.
Now, if Obama wins, do you have any problem with Sarah Palin being his vice president?
No.
No? You think she'll do a good job?
I think she'll do a good job.
Are you glad he elected her to be the VP if he wins?
Yep.
Thank you very much.
All right, well, there you go.
You're glad he elected her.
I don't know who's worse, the person questioning or
Okay. No, not at all. Especially the second day. I'm like, oh, I'm home free. I took one yesterday. The second day is great because I just get to relax.
Wait, so did you not shower when you stayed at her parents'?
Yeah. Well, we went there on Thursday, so I probably Thursday or Friday, yeah.
Yes, you did, or no, you didn't?
He doesn't know.
I think I did.
You wouldn't have showered on Thanksgiving.
I know I did
if you
there
drove
at least
there,
once.
If you drove there on Thanksgiving Day, right?
Yeah.
So you definitely didn't shower when you got there.
I might have. Thursday, yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
Because I just know if you go to somebody's house on Thanksgiving Day, the house is usually in such an uproar that you're not showering.
It was relaxing.
You should show up clean for Thanksgiving dinner.
All right, and now you have gout?
Maybe. I'm going to see Gary's foot doctor today, and we're going to find out for sure. So.
The woman that cured my my foot fungus. I'm not kidding around. The only other guy I ever knew in my whole life who had gout was one summer I worked as a custodian at my elementary school, and the 70-year-old custodian had the gout.
I know, it does sound like an old person thing,
yeah.
But I had a lot of people that emailed me after I talked about it on the show that said, people in their 20s that had it. It's a big hereditary thing, too.
And what was it you told me you ate again?
Oh, if you eat cherries or drink cherry juice.
What did you eat? What did you eat that you think made it?
Oh, I don't want to pin it on one thing because I ate so much this weekend, but I had, I'm sure several pounds of honey-baked ham and lots of turkey, lots of cheesecake.
You told me you had 3/4 of a honey-baked ham.
It was a lot,
Was that the ham that you sent to the office last year?
Yeah, I'm addicted to that stuff. It is the best ever.
I thought it was so funny. Richard sent that ham to the office last year, and a ham for a group of people at the office is an odd thing because it's hard to handle, and it's meat. You don't know how long it's been sitting out. And I think Richard was disappointed because he loved it so much. He couldn't believe that we didn't love it as much.
Yeah, well, I think 𝗏_𝗍 ate a bunch of it, but that was about it.
So do you think the ham really could be the cause of your gout?
I don't want to say. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. I'm just, I read on the internet that if you eat a lot of red meat that it could cause that. So I don't.
It's like an old-fashioned disease from another era. Because how many diseases do we start with the?
The gout,
the plague,
and the
AIDS,
and your limp is pretty bad. I mean, I noticed you walking out of the studio today.
It's very painful, but then again, I could have stubbed my toe getting out of the hot tub. A lot of times you'll hit your foot on something and not think about it, but then you might have hurt it worse than you thought you did.
But stubbing your toe wouldn't make your entire foot become inflamed.
My big toe is mostly what's hurt.
But you said it was the whole foot had sort of
around it, yeah. But I think if you hurt your big toe pretty bad, it can swell around it.
Craig in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
John, is this you?
It's me. How you doing, Craig?
Oh, good, thanks. I was just calling to talk to Richard about the gout, man, because I get it. I've had it for years, but I have it under control now. Once you go to the doctor, they're going to prescribe you something called allopurinol, and it'll take care of everything. But when you
somebody
have
told me about that one, yeah.
But Craig,
when you have that shit, it hurts so bad you can't even imagine it, man.
Craig,
you can't even put a sheet on your toe.
That's how I am. I, putting my foot into my shoe is like one of the most painful things I've ever done.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah, exactly.
Craig, what do you think it was that you were doing that made you get the gout?
Well, unfortunately, I found out after I got it that my father used to get it, so it was kind of hereditary on my part, but it has a lot to do with drinking and the types of foods you eat. Because what gout is exactly is it's like a disease that crystallizes this folic acid in your blood, and those crystals lodge in the joints of your feet and your ankles, like around your big toe, and it hurts. Like I can't even describe the pain. You can't even describe the pain. It hurts like somebody's hitting you with a sledgehammer when you put a sheet on your foot.
Is there a definitive test that he'll take, like a blood test, and he'll know if he has it or not?
You take a urine test.
Okay.
They'll give you a urine test.
Richard, do you have a family history of the gout?
Not that I know of. It's never come up, but I'll probably call my parents today and see.
Hey, Craig, how did you not know that your father had the gout?
No, he actually died when I was younger.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't aware of it. Yeah. No, he didn't die from the gout, unfortunately.
Now, Richard, will something like this change your behavior? Would you drink less or eat differently because of, such a chronic injury?
Yeah, well, I'm always trying to get healthier. Me and Sal, we go to Hale and Hardy and get salads every day now, and we're trying to eat healthy, and I'm trying to do good, but it's just the weekends that get me into trouble, you know?
Yeah, maybe you should stop trying to put out the mimosa guy out of business at the free brunch.
Wait, when they stop making mimosas taste so good, that's when I'll stop drinking them.
How much did you drink on Thanksgiving?
Well, we watched the parade. We went to a bar right over here on 7th Avenue and had a great, awesome time.
Wait, the parade starts at like 9 in the morning. So when were you drinking?
9 in the morning.
Okay.
Mimosas,
right.
Yeah, but then, we chilled out. We went to my girlfriend's parents' house and didn't really drink there. And believe it or not, I didn't drink much this weekend. I, had a few beers and stuff, but we just kind of chilled around the house and took it easy. But there are times when I do drink a lot.
Well, we're going to talk more about your gout, but you also got a music critique today from Howard. Apparently, your drum levels are set too high in the mix, and I don't know if he thought you were the one who mixed it. But when you got that critique, did you agree? How did you feel?
Well, the drums are loud, but that heavy music, the drums usually are pretty loud. So that's what he heard first. It starts out with a drumming thing, so that was probably what stuck in his mind. But I think the mix sounds awesome. I'm real happy with it. So,
Gary, you think too much drums there?
I thought it sounded exactly like what that kind of music sounds like. It didn't, jump out at me. That's just it's a heavy, exactly what Richard said. It's a heavy drum thing. It started out, Richard's a drummer. You're buying it for Richard.
And Richard is an incredible drummer. You're so fast.
Thank you. Well, when I don't have the gout, I can play some pretty fast double bass. Yeah.
It's sort of ironic that your record's coming out and you can't even drum right now.
Hey, it's 𝗟𝗿𝗍𝗍, and on Tuesday's wrap-up show, we discussed that Howard is throwing us a real generous Christmas dinner. So I decided, hey, why not return the favor and buy him the gift? Everybody was kind of dumbfounded by it because they didn't think of that, especially Gary. He was like, oh, what? I never thought of that. I can't believe it. You mean if somebody throws me a party, I should return the favor? I gotta think about that some more, so check it out.
What are the benefits now? Okay, I opt into Secret Santa. What are the benefits? How is my Christmas better?
The benefits were that instead of us buying gifts for 30 people, we just buy gifts for
Okay, but I never bought
gifts
gifts for 30 people.
But this year it's 2 people. We have to buy a gift for Howard as well.
Robin's the only one that bought
Who
gifts
said we have to buy a gift for Howard?
Well, Howard's giving us a gift with this dinner, so I would feel obligated to give Howard a gift as well.
Fred, what do you think about that? Because I hadn't thought about that till the second.
I hadn't thought about it either.
Yeah, what kind of gift are you talking about?
Well, Howard's personally giving everybody a gift with this dinner, so I would feel obligated to return the favor and give Howard a gift.
Should probably sing him a nice song or something.
Well, seriously, what type of?
Give him a chocolate bandit, man.
I have a gift idea in mind, but
like
your
what?
Wife?
You could be.
I said a gift, Fred.
You could be Scott. Sal, don't be specific, but what sort of thing are you thinking about?
Technology-wise.
Oh, so a real, not something you've created, like a real actual go out and purchase it.
Not a naked picture of me on his console like I did 2 years ago. He wasn't.
Didn't you give him your semen one year?
Richard did. He put semen in a picture frame.
It's still in his office, by the way.
What do you think is the worst gift, the semen or the tombstone?
The semen. Because the tombstone you could use eventually. I mean, you're gonna die.
So were you?
You're gonna. I mean, what? You're gonna die eventually. What are you gonna do with semen?
Gary, were you planning? Were you planning to give Howard a gift?
No, but now he's making me think. I was not planning. I thought that Howard, as the listen, again, like on the Letterman show, he gives the staff a gift every year. Leno gives the staff a gift every year. So I don't know if the whole staff gives Dave or Jay a gift back. I just hadn't thought about it. Anybody? Everyone's quiet now.
Don't know.
I don't think it occurred to anybody but Sal.
Well, John, are you going to give Howard a gift?
Well, now I am.
All right. Well, I'll tell you. If we all agree not to give him a gift, I'm in.
Well, I would give a gift.
Everybody's quiet.
Why don't you just do what you wanted?
Now, everybody will leave. Get Howard a gift except me. No, I definitely. When Howard decided to do that dinner, I said, you know what? I'm going to get him a gift. I mean, I think that's that's the right thing to do.
Do you think Howard's throwing the dinner because
he wants gifts?
He wants gifts?
No, not at all.
Do you think he'd be
Howard doesn't want
Do you think
gifts.
he'd be disappointed if you didn't give him a gift?
No.
I think if he gets gifts, he's going to feel. I don't know what he's going to feel. Like it could go either way with him. He could be like, I just wanted to do something nice for the staff. Now people gave me gifts, and that's not why I did it. But he could just easily be, God, I'm so generous to the staff. You think somebody would think of me?
So you should just.
And I did.
Don't get Howard a gift. What you should do is just write, your feelings about him on a card. Just lay it all out there, thanking him for a good year.
Why don't you write a letter to God about how you feel about Howard?
What's the difference?
Or a song. Weren't you working on a song one time for him?
Yes.
For the wedding?
Right?
Yeah, I was thinking about writing a wedding song. I thought that would have been nice.
Here you go, a little
but
holiday
I wasn't
tune.
invited. No, nothing like that. Look, if he throws a nice dinner, it's very generous, and I thought it would be nice to give him a gift back.
I don't think we asked you this before. Were you surprised that you were included as part of this, or did you expect to be excluded once again?
I think I was questionable, and I made the cut.
What happened? You said this morning that you didn't get an email.
I didn't.
So you haven't officially been invited yet?
No.
Oh, maybe you didn't make the cut.
Go back and double
you slipped
check.
through the cracks.
Yeah, I did. I triple checked.
Laura said she sent it to you, but
Could Sal have been left off the list?
No, I don't believe so. But I don't know. I didn't make the list, so I couldn't tell you.
Maybe Howard didn't get the memo.
Hey,
now,
of
Gary,
of the 90 what are some people on Jason's list, are they all at the party?
I think I think that the list is very large. I think it goes very wide.
Yeah,
again, I couldn't tell you because I couldn't tell you exactly who's on it, but I think it probably goes pretty wide.
John in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, how come all the Jewish people are arguing about Christmas? They're buying one gift, not 8.
What's that, John?
I said, how come all the Jewish people are arguing about Christmas?
You mean the Jews like me and Fred and Teddy?
Steve?
Yeah.
Sal.
We're all
John,
Robin,
Jason Kaplan,
Sal,
everybody.
Governale.
Because here
Very
we
Jewish.
Here for whatever we celebrate
Not
Christmas
Sal,
here.
but Jason come in there. He was like the first one to speak up about it.
Oh, listen, I'm against the Secret Santa, so I guess that's a Jew in me. I don't know what to tell you.
It's ridiculous. You're talking about Santa. You're fucking Jewish.
And it's very intelligent of you to be talking about Santa, buddy.
And John, Jason
like
is the keeper of the list, so it makes sense for him to talk.
I'm in charge of Secret Santa.
Hey, John, for whatever it's worth, Santa's not real.
Yeah, get over it, dude.
Well, next we're discussing whether or not to have a nativity scene this year.
All right, thanks, John, for calling in. Let's go to Vince in Delaware. Vince, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good. Vince, how are you?
Good. We absolutely love the wrap-up show here. And this is one of my favorite times of year when you guys get into the stress of the holidays and what's going to happen with the Secret Santa. But I actually was calling because as soon as this whole thing started getting talked about, I thought the first thing, exactly what Sal thought, like what's going to happen for Howard. I think it puts you guys in a real bad spot because Howard's giving you guys all the party, and I think if everybody brings Howard gifts, he's going to be pissed about it, and if you guys give him nothing, he's going to be pissed about it.
Well,
he just gets pissed. He gets pissed about the holidays when this happens every year, no matter what happens.
So does a gift always require a reciprocal gift? That's a question on the table.
You know what? For Howard, I don't think so. I think he would just like to give you guys something, but you know how's your exchanging going to go? If it's going to happen at that party or in the studio, wouldn't it start feeling odd that Howard's not getting anything back? And then if even one person gives him something, then the rest of you feel like, oh shit, I didn't give him anything, and every year it's something different, and this year is really unique because it's the first year that you all know you're getting something pretty nice from Howard, and he's not in the Secret Santa mix. I think it leaves you guys with a tough decision to make.
I agree, and I think that everyone's going to do their exchanging the last day that we're on the air, so I don't think there's going to be any exchanging going on at the party, but I think that people will show up to the party with something. I think some people will, whether it be like sometimes people just bring a gift when you go to a party, even though it's not a house party. And I think people will start to show up, and I think it will be interesting.
Scott DePace, are you planning to bring Howard a gift?
Well, first of all, are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. Of course,
I thought he
wasn't
going to come.
Yeah, box party.
I got the invite last night, so of course.
Didn't he say early on that he wasn't going to go to a dinner? Did I get that right?
No, you absolutely wrong. You're very wrong, Fred.
Okay.
What I said was I wasn't going to go to a big box type in demand. Not in demand. That's a company I work for now. Their Christmas parties.
How many people
were horrible?
How many people would you say would constitute a big box party?
It's not the people. It's the room. It's the buffet. It's the people that I don't know. It's the bad disco music. That's what I wasn't into.
Okay,
But you
so
don't
this
know-
party isn't supposed to be a box-type party, so I
Right.
assume you're going to attend.
Absolutely.
Okay, will you bring a gift for the host?
That's a good point. I haven't even thought about it. I usually get Howard something, but he usually throws it out. So I don't know. I'll have to think.
See what you did, Sal?
I got people thinking. First time ever.
Well, I know the last gift I got Howard.
Ronnie, what were you? I'm sorry, Jason. Ronnie, what were you trying to say? Get on a mic.
No, I was just calling Sal a stupid fuck for starting shit as always.
How did I start anything?
Right away, you got to start. I got to bring him a gift.
Well, the guy's giving us a gift every year that Howard is.
Yeah, but he's trying to say thank you. That's all he's trying to do.
I'm saying thank you back. It's a generous. It's a generous offer.
He's shit and throws it in the garbage.
That's what. All right. Well, listen. If you don't want to get Howard a gift, you don't have to.
I get him a gift, but I'm on a different level with him. Okay,
you're on a different level with everybody.
Personal with him.
You're
right?
2.5 feet high.
We have a different thing going.
Yeah, Ronnie protects him from people like you.
Well, I work here now, so it's a little different.
I've always gotten him a gift, no matter what. Secret Santa, Schmata, whatever. I always get him a gift.
Okay,
even if he likes or he doesn't like it.
So then, I'm the stupid asshole for doing something that you do every year?
Yeah, because you're just trying to kiss ass.
I'm not kissing ass. The guy is spending a lot of money for a dinner, and I feel
so everybody take him to dinner.
Have you gotten a gift?
If you feel that's fine, I'm in with it. I'm down for that. I just thought that the guy he's spending a lot of
he doesn't like gift certificates, so you can't give him one to go to dinner.
All right,
and he won't go to dinner with you.
So now dinner's out.
He won't use a gift certificate.
Okay, so Ronnie called me an asshole for suggesting that I give Howard a gift, but then Ronnie says he gives Howard a gift. Then Ronnie says, why don't you throw him a dinner? I say it's a good idea. And now Ronnie's saying that probably won't work because he doesn't accept gift certificates.
No, he didn't. I said throw him a dinner.
All right, throw him a dinner. Fine.
No, Sal, go ahead. Come on, organize it.
Sal, I'm not organizing shit.
Why not?
I was just thinking that it would be the right thing to do.
He doesn't want your stupid gift. He's going to throw it in the can.
Sal, Ronnie's giving a gift because it's more of a personal thing, I guess.
Right.
Yours would be more of a work-related thing. Is that what you mean, Ronnie?
Holy shit, can you guys twist something around?
No, you're just an ass kisser.
The guy, I'm not an ass kisser. The guy's throwing a party. He's spending a lot of money. That is his Christmas gift.
So bring him a box of cookies. Like you're going to somebody's house.
Did I say what I was getting him?
Yeah, some electronic or some
That's
technology.
Right. There's something that he mentioned.
What the fuck are you going to get him?
There's something that he mentioned a long time ago.
Every fucking thing you can think of. What kind of technology are you going to get him?
Something to mute your fucking car show.
What?
That's what.
Come on, what is it?
I'm not. If I say it, it won't be a gift.
What do you mean it won't be a gift?
I'm on the air, you stupid idiot.
So what?
I'm not going to
know what the gift is.
No, I'm not.
Howard said what his gift was.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, right. Howard said what his gift was.
I'm going to write it down and give it to Gary.
Yeah, I'd be curious because I would bet the farm that you're.
I just hope he doesn't own it, but I don't have the balls to email Beth and ask her like I used to do because I'll get in trouble for it.
I would bet the farm that.
So now I'm fucked across the board, and I got Midget the Clown over here telling me what I should do and shouldn't do.
Boo-hoo.
All right.
Let's all cry for you.
All right, so Sal, write it down and show it to Gary. He could give you.
Step away, Jace. Let him do this.
How do I word this?
Oh, God. Can you imagine?
Maybe the gift is that whatever you're writing down.
A remote control dildo.
Maybe the gift is that whatever.
IPOD.
Stop listening. Just say it.
All right, Sal, as Sal writes this down. Fred, I mean, Sal's heart's in the right place here, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Thank you, Fred.
Ronnie's speaking for me. Now, I don't know. I mean,
Howard,
Sal has brought
Gary
up a valid
Howard's
point,
mentioned
and
this in the past.
We'll all have to, review it on our in our own hearts.
Do you know what that is, Gary? Yes. Okay.
He's so disinterested in it.
Hey, what's up? This is Jason, and on Wednesday's wrap-up show, the guys were all giving 𝗦𝘁𝗄𝗿𝗍 a hard time because she said she didn't have time to sign autographs in the hall, and everyone was calling bullshit on that. Saying, 𝗦𝘁, how can you not have time to freaking just take 2 seconds out of your life to sign an autograph? I mean, it's ridiculous. Anyone can do it, especially when she's asking these fans to buy her $25 cookies. So we all called her bullshit. She denied it. You decide for yourself. Check it.
I know Lisa's very busy. We have her. Thank you, Lisa, for making the time. Lisa,
you're welcome.
Lisa,
no, I am.
Lisa came in at the end, and a conversation about why you wouldn't sign somebody's book or take a photo.
No one ever believes anything I say anyway, so I just feel that I'm caught in the middle, that I can't do anything right, and then I'm in the hallway, then I get yelled at, and then Ronnie says, no, you're not in the hallway, but you say hello to this person.
Lisa, I disagree with you on this because I think that the rules are pretty clear. Don't nag celebrities. Everybody else is fine to talk to. And so I thought that the guy that wanted you to sign his book, it really... I'm on the side of Ronnie in the sense it was like I'm producing the show. I am extraordinarily busy during the show. I walked by... The guy standing there, book, pen in hand, could you sign my book? I go, sure. It probably took 15 seconds.
I've been scolded at for standing in the hallway with fans. You know,
but a guy, putting yourself into a situation where you don't belong, probably not good. A guy says, "Can you sign a book and you take a picture?"
And the woman who came up here, I was telling Howard this, who was downstairs with the camel toe thing. She said, "Can I take a picture with you?" And in this case, I said yes, and then I got scolded.
By who?
By Ronnie. Clear the hallway. So it's like I can't win either way.
Well, wait, hold on. There's a difference between clear the hallway, and you have to again. I would love to get Ronnie in here because I'd love to guess at what was going on. But hold on, if 50 people are in the hallway, if the TV camera's in the hallway and you're in the hallway, if 50 people are in the hallway,
it wasn't 50 people, and he also walked out of the green room that he was in. I had to make a split decision. It was nothing against him. I had to make that split-second decision.
But what's the big decision? Just sign it.
Well, from now on I will. From now on I will. In the hallway, in a green room, I'll do whatever.
Well, it takes seconds, is what I'm saying. It took you more time to say no than it did to do it.
Lisa, do you feel like you're getting mixed signals from Ronnie? Is that what's confusing you here?
There are mixed signals in the hallway. Yes, there are. Mm-hmm.
And so you have to make judgment decisions based on what's happening at that time period?
And also I know Ronnie gets upset when fans leave the green room that they've been assigned to, and I was in the other green room across the hall.
And then you would have walked across. I was in the hallway. He said, "Could you sign my book?" So I stepped into the green room and I signed it.
Lisa,
I didn't lure him into the hallway.
No, I was in the green room opposite.
Right, so walk across.
No, he walked into the green room where I was sitting.
All the more, just sign it real quick. He's already there. You can't stop him.
But I'm telling you, I made the split decision.
Was any part of your decision because you didn't want to sign it?
I thought it was just Gary and John.
Was any part of your decision?
Was any part of your decision? He's sort of like the Lisa G of our Ed and Dre.
Roll call. Was any part of your decision because you didn't want to sign it?
20 after, Ben.
No, I made that split-second decision.
But, so now, what about because afterwards, when Ronnie took the book around,
we can talk.
But wait,
about
Lisa,
this for
afterwards,
10 minutes.
Ronnie took the book around.
I didn't get a chance to come back here. I was jammed all morning.
So did Ronnie ask you afterwards if you would sign it?
Did Ronnie? No.
I thought he said he would.
No one saw me.
Will you sign it now?
If he wants to come back, I'll sign it now, but I'm not going to be here long today.
Now, what about the guy saying that you wouldn't take a picture? I mean...
I don't remember who that was, honestly.
He was one of the Superfan contestants.
There were 3 Superfan contestants. A woman who won, another guy who was...
Gina?
Well, she was the winner.
She was the winner.
It was the young guy, Matt.
There were 2 guys. One was younger and had a thick Boston accent. From Haverhill.
Well, it's funny. I don't remember. I'm so sorry because my family's from Boston. Of course, I'd remember someone from Boston.
Well, regardless of whether you remember or not, do you have an issue taking photos with people?
No,
I mean, you were being accused of having an attitude.
I'm telling you, no. If I'm in the hallway, I can't do anything right. I'm in the hallway. Get out of the hallway. You're in the wrong green room. Get out of the wrong green room. I'm not making these things up. I've been scolded at. They're out of the green room. Get in the green room. You're in the hallway. Get it. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to play it safe.
So you feel like you can do no right no matter what you do.
Yes.
Now, do you think that, I mean, Howard implied that maybe you feel you're a little too, like you're above or you have some type of attitude?
No. If anything, I was trying to explain that I have the utmost respect for, let's say, someone like Artie. It's his book signing, and people are asking me to sign his book.
But you're a part of Artie's life,
and I understand that. But at the same time, like I was explaining today, I had to get back to do my work.
Well, that's different. That's one thing. But do you feel funny signing? Would you feel funny signing Artie's books?
I do. It's his book signing. It's his book.
But people are interested in you because you're a part of the show. Listen, Will and Jason signed that guy's book yesterday. Well, they weren't even. I think Jason was in high school.
I was 11 years old when that book
came out. But the thing is, I thought it was just you and John.
No, but you're a part of the show, is what I'm saying. So, I mean, listen, people ask me to sign all sorts of... I've been asked to sign Jackie's album.
Look, now it's been made very clear that it's okay that I can sign someone's book.
She got a little bit of Sal in her. She doesn't know what it is until somebody tells her what it is. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's not it. If anything, I'm trying to put Artie first. It's Howard's show.
Well, Lisa, let's say, using the Artie example, let's say Artie had already signed the book. and then somebody came over to you and say, "Hey, Lisa, would you mind signing this?" Would you have an issue then? Like, I can understand if the book is completely unsigned
Yeah,
and
that's
they only.
happened to me, and that's like, oh my God, that's a little weird.
What?
It's not my
What's
book.
weird?
If someone brings me, let's say Artie's book, could you sign this book? Or
Here's how I look at it. Artie's book at least has a connection to the show. A blank piece of paper has nothing to do with anything. If somebody handed you a blank piece of paper,
no,
would
we're
you sign
talking
it?
about a book.
If somebody handed you a blank piece of paper and said, "Lisa, I want your autograph," would you sign it?
Yeah.
Okay. Artie's book has a you have a connection to Artie. That's a connection to the show. A blank piece of paper is just a blank piece of paper. I understand why somebody would ask you to do that.
Jason, what did you want to say?
That's what, unbeknownst to you, Lisa, and the rest of the audience, like I got Gary to autograph my book for me while the show was on, just to demonstrate how easy it is to sign a book.
I have to call her out on something. I was listening to this in the car just now. First of all, Lisa, I'm not calling you a liar, but you are a big fibber. You fib a lot.
I do.
You fib.
Isn't that the same?
Yeah, no, it's not quite a lie.
Lie is
okay?
more malicious. Fib is sort of sweet, but still a lie.
Yeah, because I don't throw you out of green rooms. I ask you to leave when I have a guest coming into a green room. I don't tell you to get out.
I'm not
I
saying
say
you're
I
telling
need the
me.
green, I said I
you weren't
need
listening.
the green
I
room.
said you tell.
I was listening.
You tell that to the fans who leave
And
the
then here's
green room.
another thing.
Who try and talk to me because I was sitting in.
The guy with the book. Okay?
You weren't there when he asked me to sign it.
I was there.
You
I was
were
standing
not.
right in the hall, in the aisleway, right in the hall.
Right, and what did I say to
I heard
him?
you say to him, "I can't do it now."
I said I'd sign
and then
it
the guy
after
goes
your
to
segment.
me like he shakes his head and he throws up his hands like, "Why can't you
I
sign
don't
it?"
want to go over this
I don't know.
all over
but
again.
Here's what really gets me: why you're a fibber. Okay. Here it is. You stood in there and you talked to the guy about some group called Mensa or something.
He's in Mensa.
And you couldn't have fucking signed his book
He didn't
while you were
ask me to
standing
sign
there.
it then.
He had already asked you to sign.
No, he did not.
Yes, he did. That was
No.
after the fact already.
No,
oh,
he
yes,
did
See,
not.
this is how you fib.
Well, that's not. I don't
You're
remember that
either
part.
out of your fucking senile, either one.
Maybe. Guys, I have got to go. Okay.
All right. Thanks, Lisa.
I've got a couple of questions for you. Where you going?
A signing.
Yell him out, Ronnie. Yell out a question.
Yeah. Well, what's the best thing you did? A hand job or a blow job?
On Thursday's wrap-up show, all the talk was about John Stamos, who said he's struggling to find his Beth, and we'd all love to have his struggles because he's such a good-looking guy. And then he also revealed that Ashley Olsen was into Howard as well. So whenever Stamos comes on, there's lots to talk about. And you really want to hate the guy because he's so good-looking and gets all these girls and whatever, but he's one of the nicest guys and he's a great guest. And here's how that conversation.
I wonder if Stamos expected to be introduced like that when he walked into the studio. I think I might have pulled it.
He was in the bathroom. That's always the funniest thing, too. He was in the bathroom. We have a speaker that's in the bathroom. And so he was just coming out of the bathroom. What did Howard say? What did he call him? A cocksucker?
Yes, a cocksucker, maybe a dirtbag a couple of times, and here's John. But John spoke about him, like his desire to find his Beth, looking for the right woman, and Howard sort of poo-pooed that and felt like John was making excuses.
Well, I think what Howard was saying is that there have been plenty of Beths. John just wasn't in the mood to be attached. And I wonder if he's in the mood to be attached now. I mean, I think that it's. I don't think he's being disingenuous so much as you get to be an age where it almost gets creepy if you start dating girls that are way, way younger than you. And so I think in his mind he would like to be attached, but I think if push came to shove, I think he still likes being single.
Well, I mean, he still looks pretty young.
Yeah,
too.
and he's a young guy. How old is John? Is he like 42, 46? Good for him, man. We're 2 years apart. Hard to tell.
And Robin says that off the air, Stamos said he would bang her, and she said no because of his track record, and the numbers are just too high. I don't think anybody believed her. Did you?
No, and then somebody brought up the Jim Florentine thing, right?
Which is?
Jim had some numbers.
That's true, and didn't dissuade.
And somebody, and listen, I love this because I think Jim's the greatest guy in the world, but I think Jim came on the show one time, and I think the story that got him on our show was that he was banging a girl at a Russian girl at a comedy club over the toilet, and her foot went in the toilet and hit his head on the wall. You know what I mean? So those are some of Jim's numbers.
Right. So if Florentine didn't dissuade her, then why would Stamos? Plus, Stamos is, I would imagine, somewhat of a conquest for any woman.
I wonder if it's not. I wonder if that's intimidating.
The numbers?
No, the person. You know, in other words, we'd all love to bang Carmen Electra, but given the opportunity, it's. I would still, do my very best, but it's intimidating.
If Carmen Electra wants to bang you, something tells me you'd step up to the plate.
I would, but I'm saying I would totally step up to the plate. But wouldn't you be intimidated?
More in awe than intimidated, I think.
Well,
I know what you mean. Like, oh, my God, look at this.
I would, believe me, it wouldn't slow me down a nanosecond, but I would still be intimidated.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Robin might have been making an excuse because of an uncomfortable moment with John there. And we've talked about this before when Stamos comes on. He's a good-looking guy. He does really well. You really want to dislike the guy, but he's one of the most charming and nicest people. And one of the things he does, which I always respect him for, was he says hi to everybody. Yeah. He's really just sort of a regular guy.
And it's funny. He loves coming on the show, and I don't think he ever sees his value on the show. And afterwards, like as soon as he got up, he goes, "That was boring, right?" And I go, "No, not at all. You talked about a lot of cool stuff." But he's very self-deprecating, very down to earth.
And he also revealed that Ashley of Mary-Kate and Ashley is really into the show.
Yeah,
and really into Howard apparently. And Howard said, "Yeah, he's into Ashley, but not really into Mary-Kate." Is that possible? Can you be into one Olsen twin but not the other?
I haven't a clue which one is which. I have to tell you, I mean, I've watched them when they were little kids. I've never, studied them the way some of the guys on the show have. I don't know which one is which. In fact, today was the first time I knew that Ashley was the one from Weeds. I knew one of them was in Weeds.
No, Mary-Kate was in Weeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, then I don't. Do you see what I know about?
Well, Mary-Kate has become the more sort of earthy, and Ashley isn't that way.
I would say I sat across from them. I had a meeting in an office in New York 3 years ago, and they had a meeting in the same office, and we sat right across from each other, and I didn't know which one was which.
How old are they now?
I guess they got to be 24.
In their 20s?
I'll look them up.
But does it still feel like taboo when you talk about them like that?
Only if you're their TV father.
And John, he's very protective of them, even to this day.
Ralph has brought this up a bunch of times, and you really can see this from when you see them do everything in the press. But they really are a TV family. They really are one of those shows where everybody appears to have liked each other. And yeah, John does seem a little protective. Okay, they were born in '86, so they're June of '86, so 23.
I don't like how Kimmy always gets left out these days, Ryan in Akron, you're on the wrap-up
Which
show.
one's Kimmy?
Gibbler, the next-door neighbor. The annoying friend of, whatchamacallit. Thank you.
The skinny one, the skinny one with the funny face? Yeah. There's a whole thing. They had a big party on the set when it was time for her to go to her prom, and they sent her off like that was her family. I'm telling you, they love all of them.
Well, I don't know if Gibbler's part of that, but we'll see. Ryan, what's going on?
Yeah, I was calling about Robin not banging Stamos, and I only think that wouldn't happen because John would tell. John's dedication seems more to the show than it would be to a relationship.
So
I think he would give up all the goods to Howard.
So that's you bring up an interesting issue, Ryan. If Robin banks Stamos, would Robin tell Howard? Would Stamos tell Howard, or would no one tell Howard?
Robin doesn't tell Howard anything.
No one would tell at first, and then one of them would crack. And I don't know how it would go down. I would have to think Stamos would say something first. It all depends on your performance. If Robin thought it went really well, she might spill the beans first.
That's a good point.
Could be.
All right, Ryan, thanks for calling in. There's also when John's in there with Howard, and John went to tell that story, and Howard immediately is like, well, I got one on you. And you, every time they're there, you always wonder what that conversation would really be and what stories they know about one another.
I know, but my favorite story of the day is that Howard spent the whole day with Rebecca and nothing happened.
Yeah,
I believe it But that's a dull story.
Well, that story's never gone away. I mean, it's been around for a while. It seems like it'll never go away.
No, you're talking about two different stories.
I'm talking about the one where he babysat her.
Oh, and yeah, well, you're right.
And I totally believe that, but I think that's funny.
Benji, when Stamos comes in, we were talking before, Robin made the comment how she would never bang him because of his numbers. Do you believe her?
Well, I think that's her. Yeah, I think she's giving an honest reaction. I don't know if in the moment she wouldn't, although she says he seems to at least been flirting with her about it. But I think she's being honest, yeah. I mean, why she's definitely made herself available to certain guys here. So why not, him if she really liked him?
And she made a point of revealing that it was off the air that he asked her about this. It wasn't on the air, but she made that decision. I don't know.
Whatever happened to the young kid that remember Robin was friendly with the kid that came on the air that liked her?
Oh, the younger, the blonde guy.
Yeah, like the 25-year-old.
You saying Stamos is too old for Robin?
I'm saying that guy probably has way less numbers. Maybe that's what she likes about it.
That's true. Well, hopefully we'll find this out. Nick in Lake Tahoe, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, John, how you doing?
Good, Nick.
Hey, do you think John has Wilt Chamberlain numbers on women that he's been with?
All right, let's break that down for a second, because Chamberlain said 2,000, right?
No, I think it was
20,000.
Put another zero on that.
20,000? No, I don't think he's got Chamberlain numbers, but I'll say, 365 days a year. I'm going to give John at least a third of that a year. So I'll give him around. So I'll say 120 a year. He could have Chamberlain numbers. He could. If you give him 120 chicks a year,
he's 46.
He's 46, and he really probably started getting laid when he was like 16. By the time he was 18, he was on network television.
Okay.
So he could have Chamberlain numbers.
Okay, I got one more question for you.
Although you do have to put into account he was married, and in a couple of
he said he had a couple long-term
relationships. So he would either have not to been monogamous or have would have had to really do a lot to make up for it. So I'm not taking it back. Not Chamberlain numbers. Chamberlain numbers only if he'd been single the whole time.
Okay, I asked him today how many women was he with one time in one day, and he got kind of squirrely on that question, and he couldn't really answer it. Could you guys see him or his expression on his face? He couldn't really answer it. You guys answer that?
Nick, I wasn't looking at the monitor at the time, so I genuinely can't answer it. But I would have to imagine, here's the deal. John is in Bye Bye Birdie. He was on the show ER. He's in the Beach Boys. And John has, as a general rule, even though he dates a lot of women, there's women, he's a good guy. So I don't think he wants to start telling you that, he had 9 women at once.
All right, Nick, thanks for calling in.
And I don't know I'm just making that number up. I'm saying if that were the case.
Yeah, I didn't see his reaction. Benji, did you catch anything?
Yeah, I think he was being honest. Like, I'm sure it's happened. Just if you say in a 24-hour period, I'm sure he's had sex with one girl and then within 24 hours he's had another. But
I'm sure of that. I was wondering if it was way more than that.
Oh, really?
Like, I was thinking if it was 3 or 4 to 24 hour
I would be surprised if that happened too, but I don't know that he was really worried about that coming out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that number was high either.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that he doesn't want to sound like he's bragging about because he thinks it makes him come off.
It's so great when you have to claim you didn't have sex with a girl and no one believes you.
Morning. Hey, how you guys doing? Good. Welcome back, man. Hey, thanks for having me back. It's good to see you guys again. So what brings you back to the show today? Got another book, right?
Yeah, I've put out a book about Angie, Jolie, and Brad Pitt. There's too many stories about them in the press, and I wanted to get to the bottom, the story behind the story, and find out who they really are. And, you know, a lot of media has been afraid to write about them, and I think it's really concerning. But it's sympathetic. It's very balanced account. And as I'll tell Howard today, if I stand by this book 1,000%, I challenge anyone to prove anything wrong in that book. I'll sleep naked in Times Square for a month. That's how much I've worked, how hard I've worked.
All right, man. We'll see you in there.
Okay. Peace out.
All right, this guy's name is Ian Halpern. He was the book about Michael Jackson, and he predicted that Michael Jackson would be dead, and sure enough, Michael Jackson died. So,
what are his other predictions?
I think that's it. Well, now he wrote a book about Brad Pitt.
His hat on that one.
Well, no, he wrote a book about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and now he says Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie will be divorced
in 18 months. He said, I think.
18 months, right? Is that right, Ian?
Yeah, I'm making another prediction here today, Howard.
Is this the first time you've ever made this prediction?
Yeah. Well, no, I've said within the next 12 to 18 months they'll be toast. And look, my book's extremely sympathetic to Angelina Jolie. It's not some account just for the entertainment of the readers, but she's had a very dark past. Lots of, you know, self-admittedly, she had drug addictions. There's been a lot of stuff about incest.
Right. And,
you know, I went undercover in this book, Howard. That's what I specialize in.
Now, how do you go undercover? You became one of the kids?
Oh, wait, I'm going to tell you. Hey, by the way, Ian, you're straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's this new look? I mean...
you like the look, man?
It's a little...
it's a bit undercover?
People might think you're not heterosexual,
like
yeah. Are you? But you're straight, right?
Yeah, I'm totally straight. You know, definitely. And but you know,
have you ever had a homosexual experience?
I've gone that. No, never. Except.
Does it matter?
Except, wait, there is an exception. Yes, it does matter. What's the exception?
No, the only guy I'd kiss in the world, Howard's you, because I danced with you last time. But I'll tell you one thing.
What an honor.
Have you ever kissed a guy, Howard?
No.
Never.
Have
you ever fantasized about a guy?
Never.
Same here.
All right.
But
fair
you know, but that's
you don't count Fred as a guy, do you? Come over here, you.
Look, I went undercover as a gay actor in the Church of Scientology,
right.
And that created a splash. But this book,
didn't they try to convert you? Like, didn't they say they could fix your being gay as if it was fixable?
Right. That's right.
Yeah, Scientology finds something wrong with being gay.
That's right.
Is that right?
All right, let's talk about this. First of all, tell me something. Michael Jackson book that you wrote, successful?
Yeah, #1 because of you, man.
Did you make a lot of money with it?
Yeah, I did well. You know, I'm paying the bills, and my kid's happy. And
same publisher on this new book?
Different publisher, but well, actually, it is the same publisher who put out all the editions except the U.S. editions, because Simon & Schuster put out the U.S. edition, and it's Transit.
Answer questions about Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. I'm actually fascinated.
I want to know how he went undercover this
I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
Give me a chance.
Because I can't imagine.
All questions will be answered.
All right.
In fact, I know how he went undercover.
Uh-huh.
He went to the same mental hospital that Angelina Jolie was in.
Wow. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Was she there?
No. Found out nothing. But anyway, listen, at least he went there. He got himself admitted.
I said I was nuts.
He went 10 years after she was there.
Right.
Oh, my
but all right,
God.
it sounds good.
And
but,
the mental patients gave him information for this book?
Yeah, what was the point of going to a mental hospital? Were you trying to get her records or something?
Yeah, no, I wanted to see more of the experience she experienced there, because she's had a lot of therapists over the years, and I wanted to talk to people, and a few people did know her, and I was able to just get an idea of her mind frame going in. And, you know, I did my research.
How did you get yourself admitted? What did you claim was wrong with you?
Well, that's how I found out before. I did extreme research. The only way you could get into this place, it's at the UCLA Medical Center, and Britney Spears was also in the same place, is by either saying you're suicidal or that you're going to be a threat to society, that you're going to blow someone's head off.
So you said you were suicidal?
Yeah, I said I was suicidal and possibly a threat to society. I said I was very... So,
How long did you spend in the mental hospital?
Well, I went there several times, a few days.
Right.
And
Under your own name?
No, I used the name Billy Bob Jackson.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Billy Bob Jackson
Billy
was
Bob
your
Jackson,
alias.
You know.
Right.
But, you know, there's
Michael
so
Jackson
much
reference and Billy Bob Thornton,
right.
her ex-husband.
Yeah,
right.
you got
okay.
it, Howard.
All right, let's go through this. the most fascinating thing I can say about Angelina Jolie is that for years she was thought of as a kook and a nut. She was wearing blood vials. She was kissing her brother on the red carpet. No one had a worse kookier reputation than Angelina Jolie. Somehow now, when she walks in the room, she's like a princess. She's almost like royalty. People are afraid of her.
She's like Mother Teresa, except she has sex.
Right. She's Mother Teresa. Who orchestrated this brilliant reversal? Who sat down and said, listen, Angelina, you got to do something spectacular. You got to give $7 to $9 million of your money away. You got to, go ahead and adopt 57 children. I mean, the woman now is like a saint. Who orchestrated this?
Adopt a black child.
Right. Who is the genius?
That's the question, and that's the question I answer in the book. Every time Angie gets herself into a sticky situation, she and her management, including her personal manager, Gar Kaczynski, they do what magicians call misdirection.
Go ahead.
Every time, for instance, remember that Oscar kiss with her brother?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you a question, Howard. Do you think that was an open mouth kiss? Did you see that kiss?
I do.
Absolutely. And now, as soon as the media caught wind of this, in Hollywood, if you do shit like this, if you're gay,
it's over.
You're blacklisted. You'll never work again. You'll never get into a casting room and get on the big screen.
Absolutely.
So what she did, and very clever, I got to take my hat off to her for this, is called misdirection. She focused the media's attention. She checked herself into this hospital, and, she's seen therapists before. But all of a sudden, she's with Billy Bob Thornton.
Right.
Her management says, never appear in public again with James Haven. This was...
Right, he disappeared.
Right.
He totally...
You don't even see the brother.
Yeah.
It's like he fell off the face of the earth. Is he still alive?
He's going, but and they're still close.
Right, but you don't see him anywhere.
You never see them together. Was
she able to follow direction? Obviously, yes. I mean, she's not so crazy that she wasn't able to say to her management, okay, I will do everything you say. Her thirst for stardom must have been very strong to cut off this kooky behavior.
Okay,
True?
well, yeah, she's always wanted to be top dog in Hollywood, but let's call a spade here. She does have talent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's had a lot of bombs. If you look at her filmography on IMDb, I mean, most of her films have bombed over the years.
Right.
She has had a few hits, but the thing I do respect about her, Howard, every time she falls down, she gets back up.
Okay, let me understand something. When I read in the paper that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie did something very noble, they just gave away $7 to $9 million to charities. It's a lot of money. And I know they're famous. But where is Angelina Jolie, as you say, her movies aren't that successful. Where is she getting this kind of scratch to give away $7 to $9 million to charity? In other words, the numbers don't add up, do they?
Well, they sort of do, Howard, because you look at their... they do a film a year. They get about 15 to 20 million each a film.
Yes.
And most celebrities, when they give this type of dough away, it's for a tax write-off. Instead of giving it to the government, they give it away, and most aren't noble about it. Angie and Brad are actually more sincere than most other celebrities about their philanthropy.
Is Brad Pitt miserable in his marriage?
Well, look at him, Howard. Look at him 5 years ago. Look at him now. The picture, he looks like a wreck.
Right.
He looks like he's been driven over by a train, and he can't get...
This is true. I saw a picture of him recently, and I thought, oh, my God.
What has happened?
Brad is falling apart.
And you look great, by the way, today.
Thank you.
Time I
Thank
come
you
here,
very much.
She's hot,
Oh,
man.
Robin.
Yeah, Robin. Yeah, Robin is like...
I thought you were talking to me.
Let me ask you a question, Robin.
Yeah,
the way
you
Brad Pitt looks today...
Yeah. No,
would you
he's
shag
not,
him?
No.
She would.
He looks like a derelict.
Okay, so let's review. He was married to Jennifer Aniston. Was that a happy marriage? No. Yes or no?
That was not?
Well, they were in love.
Was the sex good?
No.
It was not.
No.
How do you know that?
Because
You researched.
You were undercover.
Over 900 people talked to my researchers. We've talked to everyone. See, Angie and Brad, they're taboo in the book world. They've tried to intimidate authors from doing books about them, and that's what drove me to do this.
So when Brad Pitt hit the set of the movie that he did with Angelina Jolie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith...
he had a hard-on from the get-go.
Okay, so things heat up. They get married. Brad Pitt's okay with the fact that she's got 1 or 2 kids at that point. There's Zahara and the other one.
Yeah, Maddox.
And then they start adopting child after child. Now, I'll tell you one
They
thing.
only have 6 kids.
6. This guy goes from having 0 kids to 6 kids. The guy looks miserable. I mean, and you claim in your book they don't even take care of the kids.
Right.
They got a nanny. In
So
fact,
why would
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead. One of the kids calls the nanny mommy,
That's right, Howard. Now,
so why do they have all these kids?
If your kids would call someone else daddy, would you have some red flags?
I would have a really hard time with that.
There you go. And you know, I was on the Insider and Star Jones and all them. They're saying, no, it's okay. I said, dude, are you guys parents? I'm a parent.
Right.
If somebody's calling, you know, if my daughter is calling someone else daddy, I mean, it's gloves, you know.
Yeah.
It's
time for
I
you
will
to
step
dig
in
in.
the ring with them. I will hunt them down.
Right. And it's time for you to step up as a man and say, I'm
That's
not
right.
being here enough.
Yeah.
So why does she have this compulsion? I still say it's great. She rescues these kids. But why the compulsion to keep having more and more children? What is
Are
that?
they having more? Because, quite frankly, it's 3 and 3 at this point. I didn't realize that until I was reading some excerpts from your book.
That's
they
right.
have 3 biological kids
That's correct.
and 3 adopted kids.
That's correct.
And they're looking for more?
Well, what has happened now is Angie has filed a request in papers to have a 7th child.
Wow.
But the interesting thing is Brad's name is not on those papers.
Right. Ooh.
Now, this is the first hint that...
Trouble in paradise.
Absolutely.
Will they divorce?
Well, they're not married.
Oh, they're not married, technically.
Yeah, they're
Right.
just...
Well, they will separate.
They'll separate, and the kids is the main thing. Now, let me tell you, a lot of people came to me with stuff and people close to them, you know. Some people were telling me Brad was enamored with Angie because Angie liked licking his crack. He never had that before.
Right.
I didn't put that in the book because
Why not?
I wasn't in the bedroom. I didn't see the smoking gun.
Okay.
But she said that's
Lick the crack of his ass.
Is that what you have to do?
You know,
But
yes,
Robin. But Ian, isn't that correct? I mean, as hot as a chick is, if a chick doesn't make it fun in the bedroom, that's it. You don't hold on to a Brad Pitt being boring in bed.
Yeah, I agree with you, Howard. Look, it's about 85 to 90% of the equation, and then the spiritual connection.
Does she bring other women into the bed?
There's no proof. You know, some people have said she's had affairs with women. She's definitely bisexual. There's no doubt about that.
Right.
But again, people came to me with all kinds of rumors, unsubstantiated, so I couldn't go with it in the book.
So you don't know.
And I'll tell anyone, I stand by this book 1,000%. If one person could prove one factual error in the book, I will sleep naked in Times Square for a month.
No need to do that. Listen, it says here when Angelina Jolie was 14 years old, her mother allowed Angelina's 16-year-old boyfriend to live with the family. Angelina lost her virginity when she was 14 years old.
That's right.
The 16-year-old boyfriend moves in. They like to cut each other with knives. She says, it says in the book, I grabbed a knife, I cut my boyfriend, he cut me, we had this exchange of something, and we covered ourselves in blood. That's true? She cut herself? Is that why she was admitted into a mental hospital?
Well, she was with therapists even before that as a child. She's been seeing therapists.
Why? Why is she so messed up? What's her problem? What's the diagnosis here?
Well, the problem is with Angie, they say she could be your best friend one day, and as Brad is soon going to find out, as soon as she decides to turn on you, you're toast. But she, as you said, she's always been, you point out in the book, into self-mutilation and stuff like that. To her credit, she's tried to turn herself around, but everyone close to her says, you know, including people in this family have told me, look, I wish they'd break up today. I'm scared for Brad's well-being. This isn't the type of women we wanted him to be around. But with Angie, everyone says it's 2 steps forward, 1 step backward.
Is that why she used to wear vials of blood? Was she cutting herself? And
Yes.
Billy, she got into that with Billy Bob?
Oh, yeah, they were deeply into that. But the whole Billy Bob thing that I say was just, it was a ruse to really misdirect the media, and all of a sudden the media
She married Billy Bob because you're claiming when she was kissing her brother it made her look weird, so she married Billy Bob to say, hey, look, don't you see, I'm with a guy. I'm not making out with my brother.
Absolutely,
you guys are all
Howard.
nuts.
She had to misdirect the media, and she did it very clever. Look, she's not evil, Angie Jolie, but she's manipulative and cunning more than anyone.
When she was young, during one cutting session with her boyfriend, Angelina ended up slashing her neck, cutting an X into her arm, and slicing her stomach. She had to be rushed to the hospital and given a life-saving blood transfusion. Wow. That's wild. How many times was she admitted into a mental hospital?
Well, she was with therapists numerous times, and that one time in the mental hospital.
One time?
Yes.
Now, do you get into the relationship with Jon Voight?
Yes, that's a good question. You know, Jon Voight, she said at her Oscar speech at the Golden Globes how great a father he is and how he's always been there for her. All of a sudden, she turns on him and tries to convince the world that he was a terrible father and undesirable. And Jon Voight, one thing about him, like him or not, I actually like Jon Voight as an actor.
I do too.
One thing, he was a very responsible dad for all the children.
We've all been told he was not responsible.
Totally false. And in Angelina Jolie's own words, at the Oscars, she thanked him in her Oscar speech, thanked him at the Golden Globes, always said without him...
Why then did she turn on her own father?
Because he went to the media, he went to Access Hollywood, and he said to them that, I think she's going back to her old ways, and I think she's having a mental breakdown, something to that effect, and she flipped out.
But isn't she right? I mean, why should he go public with that? She is right. Well, I mean, your father should shut his fucking mouth to the media, and if he wants to contact you privately and say, "Look, I'm worried about you," you don't take that to public.
Howard, he tried to contact her privately. He wanted to meet his newly adopted grandson, and for some reason, she wouldn't let him meet Maddox, and that's why he went to the media as a second resort. I agree with you.
He was desperate. In other words.
He was desperate, and I think John would admit that as well.
Angelina went to New York University, went to the Tisch School of Creative Arts, and tried to kill herself while she was there?
Yes.
And how serious was that? How serious was she about
she hired a hitman.
She hired a hitman?
Yeah, to kill herself.
To kill her?
Yes. She said she had nothing left to offer the world, and she hired a hitman, and then she reneged at the last minute. But, you know,
how do you get out of it?
You pay him more not to kill you.
Angelina Jolie says that when she married Billy Bob Thornton, he was so good in bed that she couldn't walk after sex. It's such a big cock, right?
Yeah, Billy Bob's well hung, Howard. He's him and Errol Flynn, I think, are the legendary two guys in Hollywood.
So why get rid of him? Or he got rid of her? I don't know.
No, she dumped him like a hot potato. Billy Bob today says with Angie was like making love to a couch.
Right.